All right. What is up, everybody? Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy December. We are continuing the Yes Awards, the year end series of awards and shows for 2025. We got a big one today. Well, kind of big. It's a short one, but big. It's small but big. It's square but circle. Soft but hard. The top 5 PC games of all time. Specifically, PC. Growing up with PC, even before console, building my own PCs back in the day before that was not a thing. Gaming on a black and white green monitor. The first to get a Sound Blaster, the first to get a CD-ROM, the first to get the 25 megahertz boost, speed boost, turbo boost, the first Intel, the MMX chip, the Voodoo card. Now they're talking about NVIDIA RTX cards. Back in the day, I was talking about Voodoo. My old school guys, remember that? The old Voodoo cards? Then I had a Voodoo 2. I was walking around like this, like my shit didn't stink. Like I was King Tut. Top 5 PC games of all time. Coming in at number 5, the seventh guest. One of my first CD-ROMs, it was an interactive experience. It was like a movie that you could control, which was a big thing then. You know, today we laugh at that. We think that's silly. But back in the day, in the PC days, that was the shit. I also remember that game came out on the Panasonic CDI. Did it come out? I know it came out on the CDI, and I think it might have came out on the 3DO. I had both. But I had it, big boxed version, on my PC. And my PC was chugging. I was towards the end of my PC. I was getting ready to upgrade my 30th PC at the time. But, I said, you know what? Let me just throw in a CD-ROM drive because I want to play this game. And a lot of the cutscenes skipped. But I did build a newer PC, and I replayed it, and a faster CD-ROM drive. I had I think I got a 32X. It was a big thing at the time. I had a 2X. Then I had a 4X. Years later, I got a 32X just to play Seventh Guest and a few others. Seventh Guest, a creepy game, well ahead of its time. Great musical score. Great soundtrack. Well made. Scary. I still think about it today. That was like the blueprints of back in the 90s. But seriously, though, whenever that came out, man, I don't even remember. I'm dating myself. But anyway, that was an old school game, and I enjoyed it. And it coming in at number 4, Police Quest 4, Open Season. Remember when he drew the kid with chalk by the dumpster? I look at that game, and I say to myself, man, this was a scary, creepy game back in the day because it was like you're dealing with death, homicide. And that was like unheard of in video games. That was like, Daryl F. Gates, that was like a series that really took chances and, it was ballsy at the time because that was a serious serious game. Investigating, trying to figure out, murderers and going to court. It was wild. It was unheard of for its time. I remember the intro with the helicopters and all, and I'll never forget it. One of my favorite PC games of all time. And coming in at number 3, Phantasmagoria. I remember coming out of my bedroom and going to my parents, it's on 7 discs. Kind of like Final Fantasy. It's on 7 discs. And I screamed. I ran down the street and I was screaming to everybody, 7 discs. I had a beautiful original box with the Phantasmagoria, Sierra Games, Roberta Williams. To this day, we still talk about that game, and it was so ahead of its time. That's an interactive movie. That's something that you interacted with, watching it, but controlling it. With the cut scenes, and it was very scary. Explore the house. And, Phantasmagoria was the PC game to own. I remember building a PC again just for that game, upgrading my disk drive to play, because I remember it would skip because it used so much RAM and memory and CD speed, and the CD would spin. Bzzz. That game would overheat. Love Phantasmagoria. Still play it today on Steam, and it's a must own. If you're a PC guy like me growing up, you played it, you had it, you had all the Sierra games. Phantasmagoria was an awesome, awesome game. All right, and coming in at number 2, the one, the only Myst. This is technically a number 1, but you can only pick one. Sorry, Myst. I played Riven, Exile. Myst will always be the number 1 puzzle game of all time. You will never beat Myst. I played it in VR. I played it remastered. I played the parody game Pissed. Myst is a classic. And number 1 PC game of all time, Monkey Island. The Secret of Monkey Island. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. LeChuck, Guybrush Threepwood. There will never be another PC game like it. I'm glad to have existed and lived in that era. Remember the day my cousin came over with the box, with the wheel for the password, and then Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge did the same thing. The Secret of Monkey Island, The Adventures of Monkey Island, The Curse of Monkey Island. It just kept going, and I'll never forget the first and second one. It's always going to be a classic of my PC gaming history. Guys, take care, and I'll see you on the next year-end special. Woo! Dun, dun, dun. How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Remember when you were doing the sword fight and you had to insult each other? Ba-na-na-na, 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 ba-na-na-na.